Sayang, you better get going. I don't want to be late. The option meeting's quite far away, you know?
Okay, just be yourself. I'm sure they will see what good parents you are. Right? Regan, right.
Of course, Nene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I fill up water.
Can you help us to pick Rihanna from daycare later?
Nobody tell me about this arrangement, you know?
Oh, sorry, Mak. I thought you have your off day today so you can help us for a short while.
But then if I decided to go out, then how? Ryan gonna look after himself?
But you said yesterday that you were going to spend your off day at home.
So, I'm automatically the babysitter lah, is it?
Okay, I'm sorry, Ma, but I promise you when the second baby comes along, we will be much more organized. Bye, baby!
Yeah, Mak. We'll schedule everything sweet, especially when I go back to school and Gina goes back to work. Okay, bye, Mak.
I thought this was supposed to be sorted out over a month ago.
Yes, Mr. Tay, but they only just requested for the info from us.
Damn it!
Mr. Tay, is everything okay?
It's fine.
Actually, Gina knows all the details. I think she's kept in the loop for all the emails.
Then why don't you ask her then?
I tried, but she didn't pick up her phone. I thought she'll be with you.
I doubt she's coming in today. Not after yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
You can't stay for a while?
I'll come back later. I need to pick Ryan from daycare. He's got a bit of runny nose and they don't want him spreading anything to the other babies.
Okay, you better go.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Mama. Sorry, can you help me to buy diapers on the way?
I thought you were at the supermarket yesterday.
Yeah, I forgot, but we had a lot of things to buy. Can you help, please?
Okay. Next time, you better write what you need before you go.
Thank you, Ma.
Sounds like a busy day for Nenek.
See lah, this is how I spend my off day. Okay, bye.
Bye.
So, Shruti, how do you plan to spend your summer holidays?
Sleep, nap, repeat.
For 3 months?
Pretty much, yeah.
I wish I was back in uni.
This term was super crazy from start to finish. I've never worked so hard in my life.
Yeah. I believe you.
Pa!
Enjoy your well-deserved break.
Yep. In fact, I'm thinking of heading back to bed after breakfast.
Don't you do that every Tuesday?
Latika.
And Pam, how does she plan to spend holidays?
Same as me, I guess.
Sorry, I'm late. The queue at the coffee place was horrendous. Then there was this accident on the MCE. Double shot, just the way you like it. What?
Thanks for the coffee.
You're welcome. What happened here?
Well, I needed the planning permission paperwork for the residential property that we looked at in March. None of my incompetent employees, soon to be ex-employees, could find anything.
You mean this?
Right. I was just about to look over that.
Why didn't you just call me?
I didn't expect you to be this late. Anyway, let's get to work.
Sorry about that.
Good to have you back.
I wanted to ask you, what do you think of what Wafiq said yesterday?
About me? Going for studies and all? The retraining thing?
Yeah. After you left yesterday, Wafiq was telling me how capable he thinks you are.
Why make life difficult for myself? I'm blessed with a beautiful grandchild, maybe another one soon. I should be contented. Not everyone has such blessings.
I know, but you can enjoy these blessings and more. I'm with Wafiq on this. You definitely have potential.
Potential to gossip only.
That just shows what a good memory you have. Just like how you can remember the medical history of patients at the clinic just because they're your friends. I could never do that.
Sayang, I'm just kipo, that's all.
Sayang, come on. You and I both know that you're keen. Or you won't have met up with that Mr. Majid to find out more in the first place.
But Lina, how will she manage at home if I'm going back to school?
I think no matter what, she will respect your decision.
Hi, where's Xue Ling?
Mr. Tay, you called like 5 minutes ago. She's still busy.
Yes, I know. Did you give her my message for her to call me back?
I did, but she's still too busy to call you back.
Just make sure she gets my message. Thanks.
Mr. Tay, here's the overview of the light industrial properties that you wanted. Peter?
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, see you later, Sam.
Okay, bye.
So where you guys want to sit? Outside?
Fine, I'm fine. Let's go.
These youngsters, exams over. Now can have fun already lah.
Well, it could be you next year.
Don't talk nonsense. Okay, see you later, Sam.
Bye, bye.
Horrible.
What's wrong with that?
The exam period was mad. I was dying.
Tell me about it. You know, last week I had 3 project deadlines on the same day.
And suddenly there's totally nothing to do. Feels weird, right?
I'm just glad it's over.
Guys, don't worry. You guys still got 3 more years to go. And it only gets worse.
Thanks for the reminder.
Well, for me, on one hand, I can have my holiday as long as I want.
But then you need to find a job, right?
Yeah. And I don't even know where to start.
That's damn depressing.
Come on, guys. We survived, right? So we should celebrate. And Firdaus, you graduated. So, cake anyone? My treat.
Oh, I see. So I need to log on to the SSG website, is it?
Assalamualaikum.
Oh, Waalaikumsalam. Oh, so there will be the list of full courses there.
She's thinking of the whole studying thing again.
Skills upgrading is a good thing, what?
Yeah, I know it is, but imagine if she goes on some course and the schedule is just like yours. How will we manage with Rayyan?
Sayang, don't worry, okay? We'll figure something out. Maybe, who knows, she won't go for any course.
Oh, so that means they provide subsidy for the fees also? Oh, so good, ah?
Maybe she will.
Or maybe at the end of the day, she's our ma and we should try to be supportive.
I guess.
Well, here I am. Just graduated and eating cake like any other day.
Excuse me. For your information, we didn't need to invite you along, you know?
Beggars can't be choosers.
No, I just feel like I should be celebrating in a bigger way. Too bad Sean's overseas.
Busy being a loser. Sorry, no offense.
It's true lah. You know, sometimes he can be quite a loser.
Okay, you know what? Since you're so poor thing, right? Why don't we all do something this weekend?
Yeah, maybe Eddie and the rest of the guys will be free.
Ha! If they're not too busy trying to train for that lame ninja thing.
Wait, they are taking part in the Ninja Challenge?
Not just think, but they're actually hoping to win it.
Hey, the prize money is quite solid, you know. Maybe I should take part. Then I don't have to find a job so fast. Idea, huh?
Okay, Gracie, it's lunchtime. Are you hungry? Hungry, right? You know, Daddy stayed in camp for reservists and I missed you so much. You're a big girl now, right? So if you're a big girl, you can feed yourself.
Oh,
Wow, baby Gracie, you're so big already. You can feed yourself. I don't think she's there yet.
no? Come, Tai Kong show you how. Let Tai Kong show you how. Come, here. What? Very nice like this baby food. What is it?
Apple sauce.
Yeah, can really taste the apple.
Kong, it's for her actually.
Say she doesn't want. I help her finish, don't waste it lah.
Okay. Crazy.
Ben?
Ma, oh, you were on the phone with SSG for so long?
He was very helpful. But before that, so how was your adoption briefing?
They pretty much outlined the whole process from start to finish.
Yeah, first we have to submit all the documents and then the social worker have to do home visits and also there'll be interviews.
Oh, a lot of work to be done.
Scary if you ask me.
What to do? I guess you have to be thorough about it.
Yeah, at least you've taken the first step, right?
Yep.
Don't worry so much. I'm sure you will pass all the tests with flying colours.
Thanks, Ma. So, what do you find out about the skills upgrading?
There are so many courses that I can choose from, like ops management, finance, counselling.
Sounds good, Ma.
But these courses, are they part-time or full-time?
Okay, the best part, after the course, they can find you a job also.
You should just go for it. I'm sure you'll find something that will interest you. Go for it, Ma.
Oh, she's so big already.
Mrs. Kwok, if there's nothing else, I'm actually quite busy with Grace.
Vanessa's probably told you about what happened with her grandfather.
About how both you and Mr. Kwok refused to believe her?
I'm just concerned about her. How is she, Ben? She won't take my calls. She doesn't want to see me when I visit.
I don't know either.
What?
I haven't seen her.
Sayang, I'm glad that you decided to explore your options.
All thanks to you, sayang, for your encouragement. And you also lah, okay?
Salmah, you know as you say, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now.
Exactly. I think first, I will take a cert in accounting, then IT.
Wow. Practical, versatile. Sounds good.
After that, I will take another one in management.
Sayang, will you have time for so many courses?
Of course. I will find a job in MNC, then work my way up. CFO, CIO, then finally CEO.
Well, Salmah, you know, no harm in dreaming big.
I can see the newspaper headline, Makcik becomes global CEO thanks to retraining.
Well, I do say anything is possible if you put your mind to it.
Wafiq, you can come and look for me if you ever need another job.
Oh, Salmah, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you.
How could you do that to her?
Mrs. Kwok, let's not forget that Vanessa is the way she is in the first place because of what happened at home.
Ben.
So it's our fault that she tried to kill herself. Nothing to do with you manipulating her?
She wouldn't even be in this state if you all had believed her all those years ago, instead of thinking she was crazy.
That's really convenient for you, isn't it?
Okay, enough, enough. The most important thing now is all of us need to figure out how to help her move forward.
Tell that to your grandson.
You have no right whatsoever to judge me. What a hypocrite. She can't even admit it's their fault.
Even if she can or cannot admit, what difference is that?
Kong, they should take responsibility.
And it's yours too! Despite knowing how thorough she is mentally, you still chose to take advantage of her. No matter what happened between her and her parents, what you did was wrong.
I know that.
And you better remember it. That poor girl, even when she's at her lowest point, she can't even rely on those closest to her for help.
Journalism, advertising, marketing.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Actually, with your mass comm degree, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of jobs you can do, right?
Yeah, and that is the problem. It would be so much easier if I had fewer choices.
Maybe not. You just have to accept whoever's mad enough to hire you.
Funny, huh?
But you know, uni, starting work, settling down. Next thing you know, we'll be exchanging horror stories about our kids taking exams.
So depressing.
Hey, anyway, are you gonna start searching for a wife too?
Shruti, it's okay. You know, I tried my luck with Rina. It didn't work out, so I have to move on.
Sorry if I made it harder.
No, it's totally cool. And answering your question, Pam, I think I have to find a girl that liked me back first.
Well, good luck with that.
I'm sure if she wanted to talk to you, she would have picked up by now. How many times have you tried to call her?
Why? You think I'm wasting my time?
Yes and no. Did something happen with Xue Ling yesterday?
Not exactly. I mean, we had lunch and Adam walked in, but she told me there's nothing more between them.
But?
But somehow, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. I don't believe her.
It's normal to have doubts.
I do not have doubts. It's not in my DNA.
I'm sure you don't. Not when it comes to business, but with love, doubts do come with the territory.
Well, that sucks. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I like knowing that the great Peter Tay is human too. My advice, you can take it or leave it. Give her some space. I'm sure she'll appreciate you more for it.
Right.
Anyway, I gotta go. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Okay,
Bye.
You don't think Wafiq got offended, right? When I said I will be his boss next time?
No, of course not. If anything, he's happy for you.
Maybe not happy to work for me.
Sam, I'm so proud of you. Deciding to go back to work, joining Basker's clinic, and now going for further education.
Ayo, it's no big deal.
All this while being a full-time grandmother.
I can't believe it myself. My family keeps growing and growing. Man, Rian, Amir, Izzy. Maybe another one on the way.
I know exactly how you feel. So many new additions to the family and the grandchildren all growing up so fast.
Time is passing by so quickly, huh?
Yeah. It feels like just yesterday when you gave me a job at Raman's restaurant after Robert passed away.
And that was 19... Alamak, sayang. Almost 20 years already.
Well, I'm just so thankful that over the years, as our lives changed, as our children grew up, we have managed to remain close.
I'm thankful for you, sayang. We won't let anything come between us, okay?
Promise.
You've made some poor choices, no? And you cannot change what already happened.
Thanks for the reminder, Akong.
But you can still choose how you want to move forward and do the right thing.
Hi, Dr. Safina. Ben Tong here. How's Vanessa doing?
She has a good days and bad days.
But overall, she's getting better, right?
It's still a little too early to say. These things take time.
I see. I was thinking maybe I could bring Grace to see her during Mother's Day. Do you think she'll like that?
Sorry, Ben. At this point, I don't think she's ready to see you yet, or even handle Grace on her own.
Okay. Then could you tell her that I called? And that I'm thinking of her?
When is a good time? Sure.
Thank you, Dr. Safina.
I'm guessing she said no to all of the above. It would take some time for Vanessa to forgive you.
I know that. But I'm going to make it up to her no matter what. Thanks, Uncle.
Sayang, I'm sorry again about last week. If I needed clarification about Amir and Joy's relationship, I should have gone to you first.
It's okay. I understand. We're both so protective over them.
Well, we also haven't had as much time to catch up lately.
That's why. Hey, you come and study with me lah. Then we can spend more time together.
I'm not sure I have your ambition.
Just like these Pam and Shruti. Just older, wiser, definitely more happening.
Isn't that already the case?
Yeah. Let's make it a point to catch up more often, okay?
I would like that very much.
To friendship.
To friendship.
I've had a lot of time to think about what you did to me. Confusing me. Lying to me. Playing mind games. You broke me.